Welcome to Jersey Line. Pat O'Melia here, your pigskin prognosticator. Did well last week. We won 8 and 6. I was really rolling in the 1 o'clock games. I think I was like 8 and 5 and 2, 5 and 3. Then I just split the rest of the way. So that brought us to 8 and 8. Broke my heart losing the Dolphin game by 1 point. And they had it. They got the interception. They're down there on the 40-yard line like 2 minutes ago, and they burned off a whopping 10 seconds, gave the ball back. All they had to do was get another first down, kick a field goal, boom, pass a winner. That did not happen. But I'm still on the positive side going into week 8 of the NFL, so that's pretty damn good. So let's start it. Thursday night, you got the Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If Tampa Bay is going to win a game, it's going to be tonight. And the perfect team to do it against is the Ravens. The Ravens will get out in front in the beginning of the game, and then it will give the game away by the end of the game to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I'm going to take the Bucs, and I'm getting points at home, no less. Bucs plus 1.5, over under 45.5. Get my football out of the way so I can put my cards down. Sunday, 9:30. We're back in England again. We got the Broncos at the Jags. You know, I don't think I've ever taken the Jags since we've been doing Jersey Line. They've been bad for so long. I'm going to take the Jags against the Broncos. I'm not sure if Russell Wilson's back. Their offense is horrible. The Jags are getting it going. They almost beat the Giants. The Giants don't stop them on the 1-yard line last week. Jaguars win. I'm going to roll with the Jags. I'm going to take the Jaguars minus 2.5 at home. Over under 39.5. Sunday, 1 o'clock. Bears at Cowboys. Bears beat up the Patriots. I was astonished on how bad the Patriots played. Yeah, they pulled Mac Jones, which I was surprised. They brought Zeppi in, but it didn't go anywhere. Justin Fields just really ran on him. But he made a couple of good passes, and they won the game. I don't think that's going to happen against the Cowboys at home. It's a big spread. I'm going to take the Cowboys minus 9.5, over under 42.5. Sunday, 1 o'clock. Raiders at Saints. I finally picked the Saints right last week. This week, I'm going to take the Raiders against them Saints again. The Raiders, I think they're starting to get their feet on the ground. I doubt if they make the playoffs, but they're starting to get their feet on the ground. The Saints, they got problems. I'm not sure if Winston's playing or the Red Rifle Dalton. I'm going to roll with the Raiders. Raiders minus 1.5, over under 49.5. Sunday, 1 o'clock. Panthers at Falcons. What a dumpster fire the Panthers have turned into. They got Christian McCaffrey's gone. They're starting a kid from the XFL. I remember this kid, P.J. Walker. I think Baker Mayfield is healthy. Sam Darnold may be healthy. But the new Steve Wilkes says he's going to stay with P.J. Walker for now. And I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think the Falcons can take the Panthers. I'm going to take the Falcons minus 4.5. I look for these guys to play the Panthers tough and beat them by about at least 10 points. Sunday, 1 o'clock, Steelers at Eagles, the big Pennsylvania game. A lot of rivalry here. Eagles just got Quinn from the Bears. The Bears are rebuilding already, but they got a young quarterback, so they can rebuild. They just sent Quinn to the Eagles, so the Eagles' defense just got that much better. Look for the Steelers. They have a very difficult time in Philly against the Eagles. I'm going to take the Eagles, big spot, minus 10.5, over under 43.5. Sunday, 1 o'clock, Tua is back. He looked pretty good, against the Steelers game. And the Steelers, that was a game. He should have won that. They had this thing. All they had to do was kick a field goal. Tua should have been picked off 4 times last week, but the Steelers kept dropping the ball. I think Tua gets his feet back on the ground. He gets his rhythm back. I'm going to go with the Dolphins, minus 3.5, over under 51.5. Sunday game, Cards at Vikes. Yeah, Vikings are a tough team to figure, but they're having a good season so far. They got a good record. They only have the 1 loss. The Cardinals, they're stuttering. I'm going to go with the Vikes. I'm going to take the Vikes at home, minus 3.5 against the Cardinals, over under 48.5. Sunday, the New England Patriots come to the Jetsies. I think Belichick is going to give Zach Wilson a very hard time. I don't see the Patriots losing 2 games in a row. I'm going to roll with those Patriots. Small spot. Patriots minus 1.5, over under 40.5. 4 o'clock, Titans at Texans. Titans, Tannehill's a little banged up, but I think he's going to play. I think they can outlast the Texans, and it's a small spot, 2.5. I'm going to go with the Titans, minus 2.5, over under 40.5. Sunday, 4 o'clock, my football Giants at the Seahawks. Part of me is saying, go with the Seahawks, go with the Seahawks. But the Giants have been playing good. We only got the 1 loss. I'm going to roll with them Giants. I'm going to probably regret this, but I'm going to roll with the Giants. Giants plus 3, over under 44.5. 4 o'clock game. 2 teams going in the wrong directions here. Washington Commanders versus the Indianapolis Colts. Matty Ryan has been benched. There were high hopes for the Colts this year. They're a team ready to win. Just didn't work out with Matty Ryan. They're going to go with their 6th-round draft choice. They're going to go with the 6th-round draft choice. They're going to lose, and Frank Wright is going to lose his job, the head coach, by the end of this year. I'm going to take Washington plus 3 because I like the Heineke kid, who's now playing for Washington. Carson Wentz out with an injury. I'm going to take Washington plus 3, over under 40.5. 4 o'clock game, probably the game of the week here. 49ers at Rams. 49ers now had at least a week of practice with Christian McCaffrey. I think it's going to be very difficult for the Rams this week. I'm going to take the 49ers, minus 1.5, over under 42.5. Sunday, 8 o'clock, Packs at Bills. This is the Green Bay Packers are getting 10.5 points. And you know what? They're going to need every one of them. I'm going to take the Bills, and I'm going to give the Packers those 10.5. That's not the Green Bay Packers of old. I'm going to take the Bills minus 10.5, over under 47.5. And Monday, big interdivisional rivalry here. Bengals at Browns. I'm going to take the Bengals. Looks like Joe Burrow got his rhythm going last week. I'm going to take Joe Burrow against the Browns, even though I won with the Browns last week. I'm going to take the Bengals, minus 3, over under 47.5. Bet with your head, bet smart. All these lines are from FanDuel, and you can bet minor money on FanDuel. Enjoy the games. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.